Facebook is one of those social media sites that you download once for your Aunt Linda so she can tag you in an annual Christmas post, and then you never go on it again. I mean, at least that's how I was. I kind of downloaded it out of curiosity. I don't even know when I downloaded it, but it actually ended up being really beneficial for me, and I'll kind of explain why. When I first started doing photography, I would go to the local car meets, and the only way I could find these car meets is through Facebook. Every car meet had its own kind of event page, and they'd be shared through others, so that's how I found stuff, and I believe most of the time, I don't really use it that much, but that's still how people share events today. Over time, I started growing friends, but I never really followed or requested to friend anybody because I didn't really care about it all that much. I literally just used it to find events. However, I quickly realized that it was a very powerful networking site, especially if you're in photography or videography business. A lot of these events I went to, I met a lot of cool people with a lot of money, but they were a lot older. So the only way to contact them was by phone number or social media. And the only social media that they often had was Facebook. And if they had Instagram, they would post every day about their dinner and their kids and their Christmas tree. And it was not worth following them. So at these car shows, I would take photos, and naturally over time, I racked up a big Facebook friend group. If you look at my profile, I have 210 friends. I don't even know 210 people in real life. So I should probably either go through and remove them or keep them, because Christian Ballistics' uncle is one of my friends in Facebook. So it's kind of a flex to be able to say that, so I probably won't remove it. But back to my main point. The Facebook algorithm is so powerful that these friends, or that these new connections you make, are recommended to other people. And so then you start getting random people you never met before, but you click on their profile and they're driving 3 Audi R8s and 2 McLaren 720Ss, and they live in the hills of Hershey, PA, which isn't that fancy, but it's a lot of money. And then they start asking you to take photos for them or come out to their events. So that's where I started. This is my Facebook page. I don't post much. In fact, I don't even go through and delete it all. My ex-girlfriend's still on here, so anyway, yeah, here's my 210 friends that I don't even know 200, I don't even know 50 people. But at one point I probably did. So this is what I'm kind of talking about with each car event. Each car show had their own Facebook page. So this was an event that happened in 2022, and this was an event I went to, and I shared on my YouTube channel. I filmed it. What I would do is I would go into the actual event page here, and there's always a discussion tab. And sometimes you can post in it, usually right after the event you can post in it, because the owners keep the discussion panel open for questions and whatnot, and then if people want to share photos afterwards, and then after a certain time it's closed. So if you get your video done within that window, you upload it to YouTube and you share this link into this discussion. In this case, this link was presented to 2.1 thousand people. Right? So 2,100 people saw this link that I shared with them, and it's a great, fantastic way to boost your YouTube video or Instagram photos or any type of photography or content that you create. This was another event that I had gone to, and this was right before school started, and as you can see, almost 3,000 people responded, and how many of them were going? 220 were going, and about 1.7 were interested. So that's going to boost. As soon as you post that, that's going to push your content out to those people on Facebook. And most of the time with Instagram, the problem with Instagram is you post something and it only goes out to your followers, or people can share it, but nobody really wants to see it. If you're on Facebook, this is pushed out to the entire event page. So anyone who interacted with the page at all has the possibility of seeing this. So this is really what boosted me. I can pull up my channel content here and you can see some of the events that I did this for. So if we look at the Lancaster Cars and Coffee, so that got 289 video views. Well, it wasn't a lot, but it was something that I pushed out there. So the Volksfest 2021, and did I go in 2022? Okay, so the Volksfest video, I did that where I posted in the discussion photo, and it got nearly 2,000 views, 3 comments, and 26 likes, which for me at the time was fantastic. I did the same thing with the Cars, Cops, and Coffee hosted by Laura Paxton Police Department. And I went into the event page and pushed it out and got 400 views and 19 likes. And that was just on YouTube alone. Some people can watch it through Facebook, and I don't know if that video player actually counts towards views or not. But it's still a great way to get your name out there. It's a great way to get your content out there. So what I've done here is I pulled up that Volksfest video that I showed in the discussion forum to actually prove and to display the analytics to you. And so here it is. We go to traffic source, and as you can see, external, almost a little under half of the views are from external, which is Facebook. There, I click on it, Facebook. So 630 out of the 790 external views are from Facebook. So that's 630 out of the almost 2,000 are from Facebook alone. If I hadn't have posted that on Facebook, it would not have gotten those views. So you can see that right off the bat, I immediately posted this to Facebook. So as soon as it was uploaded, I shared the link to Facebook. 276, like instantly, 276 views. So really, it's a fantastic way to get your content out there. And I recommend it if you go to, and it doesn't have to be car shows. It can be anything, any event that you go to that you want to share. Facebook discussion post is the best way to get your content out there. Yeah, I mean, a lot of good has come from it. A lot of good networking. The opportunity is fantastic. You just put yourself out there. There's no shame in sharing what you've made. Now, if you're like self-promoting yourself, like you didn't actually create anything for the event, you didn't go to the event, you're just saying, here's my stuff. There's different pages for that. Don't go to an event page that is happening and promote your stuff, because that's not what people want to see, right? People get very annoyed very easily. People are really strict about that. So I only recommend doing this to whole discussion post thing if you actually went to the event and you created content for it and you can share the content. That way people, because people love seeing their cars. People love having their cars featured. People like message me like, what, where was it my car? Like, did you get this car? Did you get this car? Did you get my 07 Mustang with 300,000 miles and a dent in the back? Not yet. Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know, but like people care. Then people love seeing their cars. So that's why it's so important. People don't want to hear about your business that you're starting up and you don't actually provide anything. You're just trying to put your name out there. And it's like, all right, dude, like there's different place for that. For these discussion posts, it's a great way to get your content out there, but only if you really truly go to the event and put in the work. So I know there's other places to promote your content, especially if you're doing different types of anything. Instagram's a great place. I know TikTok's really booming now, even YouTube Shorts. But don't underestimate Facebook, because it is a powerful tool and a lot of good has come from it, especially for me in my experience. I wouldn't have had the audience that I had at one point if it wasn't for Facebook, and I wouldn't have met the people that I met without Facebook. Matter of fact, like I haven't talked to some of these people in 4 years and they wished me happy birthday on my timeline. I don't even know some of the people and they're writing happy birthday to me, so you never know who you're going to meet.